You don't feel tired because life is hard. You feel tired because you're trying to control things you were never meant to control. And the worst part? Most people spend their whole life doing this without even realizing it. But once you see this one rule, everything changes. Think about your last few days. You checked your phone, waiting for a reply that didn't come fast enough. You replayed a conversation in your head, wishing you had said something different. You worried about what people think of you, even when they weren't even thinking about you. You tried to fix things, control outcomes, force life to go your way, and it just made you feel worse, more stressed, more anxious, more drained. And deep down, you know this feeling. It's that quiet pressure in your chest, that constant noise in your mind, that feeling like you're never really at peace, like no matter what you do, something always feels off. But here's the truth. There is a simple rule, a very old one, that can free you from all of this. It's not complicated. It's not some life hack. It's a way of seeing the world differently. And once it clicks, you stop feeling like life is against you and start feeling like you're finally in control. There's a moment most people don't notice. It's small, quiet, but it changes everything. It's the moment when something happens and your mind reacts. Someone ignores you. Something doesn't go your way. You fail. You feel disrespected, and instantly your mind jumps in. Why did this happen? What did I do wrong? What will people think? And just like that, your peace is gone. But here's the thing. It's not what happened that ruined your peace. It's what your mind did after. That's the rule. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you respond. Sounds simple, right? But most people never truly understand it. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine this. You send a message to someone you care about. Hours go by, no reply. Now, your mind starts working. Did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? Did I mess this up? Your mood drops. You feel anxious, maybe even a little hurt. But what actually happened? Nothing. Just silence. The pain didn't come from reality. It came from the story you created. And this is where things change. Because once you realize this, you stop believing every thought in your head. Most people think their thoughts are truth, but they're not. They're just reactions, automatic patterns, things your mind does to protect you, but sometimes those patterns hurt you more than they help you. And the Stoic rule is simple. Separate what you can control from what you can't. You can't control if someone replies. You can't control what they think. You can't control how they feel. But you can control your reaction. You can choose not to jump to conclusions. You can choose to stay calm. You can choose to not let it ruin your day. Here's another moment you might recognize. You're at work. You tried your best. But someone criticizes you, maybe your boss, maybe a coworker, and it hits you hard. You start thinking, they don't respect me. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. And suddenly, one comment becomes your entire identity. But here's the truth most people don't realize. You're not hurt by their words. You're hurt by what you make their words mean. That's where the real damage happens. And this is where your power is, because you get to decide the meaning. But here's the difficult part. Taking control of your reaction feels uncomfortable, because your mind is used to reacting fast. It wants to protect you. It wants to explain everything. It wants to create stories. But those stories are not always real. And when you learn to pause, even for a second, everything starts to slow down. Let me tell you a short story. There was a man who lost his job. At first, he panicked. How will I survive? What will people think? My life is over. For days, he felt lost. But then something changed, and he stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "What can I control right now?" He couldn't control losing the job, but he could control his next step. So he updated his resume, reached out to people, learned new skills, and slowly, things started to shift. Not because life became easy, but because he stopped fighting reality. That's the rule. Don't fight what you can't control. Work with what you can. But here's the deeper truth. Most of your stress comes from trying to control things outside you. People, outcomes, the future. You want things to go your way. You want certainty. You want guarantees. But life doesn't work like that. And the more you resist this, the more you suffer. But here's the part that changes everything. What if nothing in your life actually had the power to disturb you unless you allowed it? Think about that for a second. Not your past, not people, not failure, not rejection, only your reaction. And once you see this clearly, you stop feeling like a victim and start feeling powerful. Let's go deeper. Imagine two people stuck in traffic. Same situation, same delay. One person is angry, frustrated, complaining. The other is calm, maybe listening to music, maybe just sitting quietly. What's the difference? Not the situation, the response, and that's your power. Here's another story. A guy posts something online. He's proud of it. But then someone leaves a negative comment. Instantly, his mood drops. He keeps thinking about it all day. He rereads the comment over and over. Now ask yourself, did that comment actually hurt him? Or did he hurt himself by holding on to it? Most people don't realize this, but holding on to negativity is a choice. Not always an easy one, but still a choice. And this is where Stoicism becomes real. It's not about being emotionless. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about understanding what deserves your energy and what doesn't, because your energy is limited. And if you give it to everything, you'll have none left for what truly matters. So next time something happens, pause. Just for a moment, ask yourself, is this in my control? If it's not, let it go. Not because it's easy, but because holding on to it will only hurt you. And if it is in your control, focus on that. Take action, do what you can, and leave the rest. Here's a simple truth. Peace doesn't come from controlling life. It comes from controlling yourself. And yes, this takes practice. You won't get it right every time. Sometimes you'll react. Sometimes you'll overthink. Sometimes you'll get caught in your emotions. That's okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is awareness. Each time you notice your reaction, you get a little stronger, a little calmer, a little more in control, and slowly your life starts to change. Not because the world changed, but because you did. One day, you'll face something that would have broken you before. Maybe rejection, maybe failure, maybe silence. But this time, you'll pause, you'll breathe, and instead of reacting, you'll choose your response. And in that moment, you'll realize something powerful. You're not controlled by the world anymore. You're not a prisoner of your thoughts. You're calm, you're steady, you're in control, and that changes everything. If this spoke to you, if you felt something shift inside, then you're already on the right path. And if you want more of this, more clarity, more calm, more control, consider subscribing, because sometimes one simple reminder can change your whole life.